Hello, and welcome. Tonight, we are going to leave the demands of the world far behind us. We are going to take a slow, gentle journey away from the noise, the stress, and the bright lights of your day. We are traveling to a place of perfect quiet, a place of warmth and nostalgia, where the only thing that matters is your absolute comfort. But before we begin our walk through the rainy city, I invite you to prepare your body for deep rest. Take a moment to adjust your position in bed. Make sure your head is supported softly by the pillow. Pull the blankets up around your shoulders, creating a warm, protective cocoon for yourself. Allow your hands to rest gently by your sides, or place them softly on your stomach. Close your eyes. Let the darkness of the room become a comforting friend. Let's take a few minutes to just breathe. We are in no rush. The journey itself is the most important part of this relaxation. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs with cool, fresh air. Hold it for a moment, and exhale slowly and completely through your mouth, letting your shoulders drop away from your ears. Let's do that again. Inhale deeply, imagining a wave of relaxation entering your body, and exhale, imagining a gray mist of tension leaving you. Feel your jaw unclench. Let your tongue rest loosely in the bottom of your mouth. Smooth out the space between your eyebrows. Release the tiny muscles around your eyes. Now, bring your attention down to your feet. Curl your toes tight for a second, hold the tension, and then release them completely. Feel a wave of pleasant heaviness move up from your toes into your ankles, up into your calves, and into your knees. Your legs are becoming heavy and warm, sinking deeper into the mattress with every second. Let this relaxation travel up into your hips, your lower back, and your stomach. Your breathing is becoming slow, steady, and rhythmic, just like the rain we are about to hear. You are safe. You are warm. You are ready. Visualize yourself now standing on the edge of a beautiful, historic city street. It is late in the evening on a rainy autumn night. The air around you is crisp and cool, carrying the signature scent of the season, wet stone, fallen leaves, and a hint of distant wood smoke. You are dressed perfectly for this night. You are wearing a heavy, charcoal gray wool coat that reaches down to your knees. The wool is thick and high quality, acting as a shield against the damp air. Around your neck, you have wrapped a soft, cashmere scarf that feels gentle against your chin. You are wearing thick socks and sturdy leather boots that keep your feet completely dry and warm as you stand on the wet pavement. Listen to the sound of the rain. It is not a storm, but a steady, rhythmic downpour. You are holding a large, black umbrella over your head. Patter, patter, tap, tap. The raindrops hit the fabric of the umbrella above you, creating a private little shelter. It is a comforting sound, a white noise that wraps around you. Inside this bubble of dry space, you feel cozy and protected. The rain is washing the city clean, and in a way, it is washing your mind clean too. You begin to walk down the street. Step, splash, step, splash. Your movements are slow and unhurried. The cobblestones beneath your feet are glistening wet, reflecting the hazy orange glow of the streetlights. The street is empty of cars and people. It feels as though the city has gone to sleep, leaving this beautiful atmosphere just for you. You pass by an old bakery that has closed for the night. You can still catch a faint, lingering scent of yeast and vanilla sugar as you walk by. It is a warm, comforting smell. You pass a flower shop where buckets of colorful roses are sitting safely behind the glass window, watching the rain. You feel a cool breeze brush against your cheeks, refreshing and awakening. It contrasts beautifully with the warmth of your heavy coat. You pull your coat tighter around you, enjoying the feeling of being bundled up. This walk is meditative. With every step, you leave more of your day behind. You are moving towards a destination that you know well in your heart. You are looking for a hidden gem of a bookstore tucked away in this quiet district. As you turn a corner, the street becomes even narrower and more charming. The buildings here are made of old red brick that has darkened with the rain. Ivy climbs up the walls, its leaves turning golden brown. And there, halfway down the block, you see it. A beacon of warmth in the gray evening. It is a shop with a large, bowed bay window that protrudes onto the sidewalk. Golden light spills out from the window, illuminating the falling rain like liquid gold. The light looks buttery and thick, promising incredible warmth inside. You walk closer. Above the door, a hand-painted wooden sign swings gently in the breeze. It reads, "The Midnight Page." You peek through the rain-streaked glass. You see rows of tall wooden bookshelves, a rolling ladder, and velvet armchairs inviting you to sit. You see a fluffy orange cat sleeping peacefully on a counter. It looks like the most peaceful place on earth. You step up to the entrance. The door is made of dark, solid oak with a brass handle. You reach out and grasp it. It feels cool and solid. You press the latch and push the heavy door open. A small brass bell above your head chimes softly. Ting-a-ling. You step across the threshold, and as you gently push the heavy door closed behind you with a solid thud, the world transforms instantly. The sound of the wind and traffic is cut off. You are enveloped in silence, broken only by the muffled rain against the glass. And then, the smell hits you. The scent of thousands of old books. Paper, leather, dust, and a hint of vanilla. It is the scent of slow time. You stand on the welcome mat, just breathing. Inhale, smelling the books, exhale, letting the warmth seep into your clothes. You slowly unbutton your heavy wool coat. You unwind your scarf, feeling the dry heat of the room touch your neck. You are no longer out in the storm. You are inside. You have escaped. You look around at the tall shelves filled with stories, waiting just for you. You are safe. You are warm. You are ready to explore. You are standing just inside the entrance of the bookstore, the heavy oak door closed firmly behind you against the rainy night. You take a moment to fully arrive in this warm space. You reach up and slowly unwind your scarf, feeling the cool dampness of the outdoors leave your skin, replaced immediately by the dry, toasted warmth of the shop. You hang your heavy wool coat on a sturdy brass coat rack standing by the door. As the weight of the coat leaves your shoulders, you feel a corresponding weight lift from your mind. You are lighter now. You are unburdened. You bend down and unlace your boots, setting them aside on the rubber mat. You are wearing thick, soft wool socks, and as you step off the mat onto the wooden floor, you feel the solid, grounding texture of the old oak planks beneath your feet. You begin to walk slowly into the heart of the shop. The floorboards are wide and polished to a deep, dark shine by years of use. With every step you take, they creak softly. Creak, hush, creak. It is not a loud sound, but a friendly, familiar whisper. It sounds like the house is saying hello. It sounds like history. The shop is much deeper than it appeared from the outside. It is a labyrinth of tall, wooden bookshelves that seem to reach all the way up to the tin ceiling. The shelves are packed tight with books of every imaginable color. Some are new and glossy, catching the light, but most are old, with cracked spines and soft, worn covers that have been held by hundreds of hands before yours. The lighting in here is dim and amber-colored, perfect for resting tired eyes. Vintage lamps with emerald green glass shades sit on small tables scattered throughout the aisles, casting pools of soft, golden light on the shelves. Dust motes dance lazily in the beams of light, moving in slow motion, suspended in the quiet air. You run your hand along the edge of a bookshelf as you walk deeper into the room. The wood feels smooth and warm under your fingertips. You trail your fingers lightly across the spines of the books. Bump, bump, bump. You can feel the texture of the old leather, the roughness of the cloth bindings, and the indented gold lettering of the titles. Each book is a sleeping world, a silent universe waiting patiently on the shelf. As you move through the aisle, you notice that you are the only customer here tonight. The shopkeeper gives you a gentle nod from the counter and goes back to reading. You have the entire place to yourself. It feels private, exclusive, and incredibly safe. You walk past a stack of encyclopedias near the window, and there, curled up in a perfect circle, is a large, fluffy orange cat. You pause to watch him. He is fast asleep, his tail tucked over his nose. His chest rises and falls in a slow, deep rhythm. In and out. He is completely at peace, oblivious to the rain outside, oblivious to the world. Seeing the cat sleeping so deeply makes you feel a wave of drowsiness wash over you. It reminds your body that it is time to rest. You feel a heaviness in your eyelids, a pleasant desire to find a place to sit down. But first, you want to explore just a little more. You feel a soft pull of curiosity drawing you further back. You see a narrow aisle between two towering shelves that seems to lead to the very back of the store. It looks particularly cozy and secluded, like a secret tunnel made of books. You decide to follow it. You walk slowly, your footsteps quiet on the wooden floor. The air here smells even richer, a concentrated blend of old paper and the faint, comforting scent of fresh coffee brewing somewhere in the back room. It is a smell that feels like a hug. You pass sections of poetry, where the books are slender and delicate. You pause to pick one up. It is a small, blue hardcover with silver lettering that has faded with time. You open the book gently. The pages are thick and creamy. You hear the crisp, dry sound of the page turning. Crinkle, soft hush. You read a random sentence. It speaks of a quiet garden in the rain, of flowers drinking the water, of the earth breathing. It feels like a message just for you. You close the book slowly and place it back into its slot. You continue walking. The aisle opens up into a small, hidden section at the very back of the shop. This area feels even more private, like a secret room within a room. The ceiling is lower here, creating a cozy, den-like atmosphere. The rain outside is louder here, tapping rhythmically against a large, arched window that looks out into a dark, walled garden. The sound of the rain is perfect. Pit-pat, pit-pat. It is a steady, soothing drumbeat that separates you from the rest of the world. You feel a sense of profound solitude. You are surrounded by the thoughts and dreams of 1,000 writers. You feel connected to them. You feel held by this space. In the corner of this hidden section, bathed in the warm glow of a floral lamp, you see exactly what you were hoping to find. The perfect reading nook. It is a space designed for one person, for one purpose, to rest. There is a large, overstuffed wingback chair upholstered in deep, soft green velvet. It looks incredibly plush, the kind of chair that you sink into, not just sit on. Beside it is a small round table with a coaster waiting. You walk towards the chair, feeling a wave of anticipation. You know that once you sit down, you will be able to let go of everything. You are ready to sink into comfort. You are ready to rest. You are standing before the magnificent green velvet chair in the hidden nook of the bookstore. It looks less like a piece of furniture and more like a warm embrace waiting to happen. You place your hand on the back of the chair. The velvet is incredibly soft, crushing gently under your fingertips. It feels warm to the touch, having absorbed the heat of the nearby lamp. You turn and slowly lower yourself into the seat. Sigh. The cushion gives way beneath you, thick and supportive. It is not too soft, not too firm, it is perfect. You settle back, and the wings of the chair seem to wrap around your shoulders, shielding you from any drafts, creating a private cocoon of comfort. You adjust your position, wiggling your hips slightly until you are completely molded into the chair. You lift your feet and rest them on a small, leather ottoman that sits in front of the chair. A wave of relief washes over your legs as they are finally elevated. You feel the tension draining out of your calves, out of your ankles, and vanishing into the air. You are fully supported now. The chair is holding you. You don't have to hold yourself up anymore. To your right, on the small mahogany table, a vintage reading lamp casts a pool of warm, golden light. It is the only light in this corner of the shop. The rest of the bookstore fades into a comfortable, shadowy blur behind you. You are in your own little bubble of illumination. The light reflects off the polished wood of the table and glints off the brass base of the lamp. It is a soft, amber glow that is kind to your eyes. It feels like sitting by a small, contained fire. You turn your head to look out the large, arched window beside you. It is dark outside, but the light from your lamp illuminates the raindrops as they hit the glass. You watch them. Tap, slide, merge. One drop hits the glass, holds for a moment, and then slides down to join another. The world outside is nothing but wet shapes and shadows. It looks cold out there. The wind is blowing the branches of a tree in the garden, making them sway in the darkness. Seeing the cold, wet world outside makes you feel intensely grateful for being inside. The contrast deepens your sense of comfort. You are dry. You are warm. You are safe in the golden circle of light. The sound of the rain is louder here, next to the window. It is a steady, hypnotic drumming. Pit-pat, pit-pat. It sounds like a lullaby that nature is singing just for you. It drowns out any remaining thoughts in your head. There is no room for worry here. There is only the rain, the light, and the velvet chair. You take a deep breath, inhaling the scent of the nearby books and the faint, sweet smell of the beeswax polish used on the wood. It is the smell of a place that has been loved and cared for. You look at the small stack of books resting on the table next to the lamp. You reach out and pick up the top one. You don't even look at the title. It doesn't matter what the book is about. You just want the tactile sensation of holding it. The cover is made of textured cloth, slightly rough against your fingertips. It feels substantial and grounding. You rest the book on your lap, feeling its comforting weight. You open it to a random page near the middle. The paper is thick and creamy, the print dark and inviting. You read a few words, but you don't really process them. Your eyes are soft. You are more interested in the feeling of the page than the story itself. You run your hand down the page, feeling the smoothness of the paper. Swish. It is a quiet, dry sound. You realize that you have nowhere to be. No one knows you are here in this hidden nook. You are completely off the grid. This time belongs entirely to you. You lean your head back against the high headrest of the chair. The velvet feels cool and smooth against your neck. You let your hands rest idly on the open book in your lap. You stare into the middle distance, watching the dust motes float in the lamp's light. They move so slowly, drifting up and down on invisible currents of air. Watching them makes your breathing slow down even more. Inhale and exhale. You match your breath to the slow dance of the dust. Your eyelids are beginning to feel heavy. It is a pleasant heaviness, a sign that your body is switching into its rest mode. The warmth of the room is seeping into your muscles. You feel it in your shoulders, which have dropped inches since you sat down. You feel it in your hands, which are loose and relaxed. You feel it in your jaw, which is slightly open. The atmosphere of the bookstore is working its magic on you. It is a place of dreams, and you are standing on the threshold of sleep. You listen to the shop settling around you. Somewhere in the distance, a floorboard creaks. Creak. It is not scary, it is comforting. It is the sound of the old building protecting its treasures. You hear the faint hum of the radiator, a low, steady vibration that adds to the coziness. And always, the rain. Tap, tap, tap. The rhythm is unbroken. It is a wall of sound that keeps the world away. You are safe in your fortress of books. You are safe in your velvet chair. You are ready to drift deeper. You are settled deeply into the green velvet chair. Your body has accepted the stillness of the room. The book is still resting open on your lap, a weight that feels grounding and good. You are staring at the page, but your mind is drifting, floating on the soft currents of the room's atmosphere. Then, you hear a very faint sound. Creak, creak. Gentle, slow footsteps approaching on the wooden floor. You don't feel startled, you feel cared for. It is the shopkeeper. He appears softly at the edge of your circle of light. He does not speak. He does not want to break the spell of silence. He simply offers a kind, grandfatherly smile and places a small wooden tray on the table beside you, next to the lamp. On the tray sits a large, ceramic mug. It is steaming. He gives a small nod and retreats back into the shadows of the book stacks. Creak, hush, creak. The sound of his footsteps fades away, leaving you alone again in your private nook. You look at the mug. It is a beautiful, handcrafted piece of pottery, speckled with earth tones of brown and cream. Wisps of white steam are curling up from it, dancing in the amber light of the reading lamp. The steam swirls and rises, disappearing into the darkness above like tiny ghosts. Watching the steam is hypnotic. It moves in slow, unpredictable patterns, calming your mind. You reach out and wrap your hands around the mug. It is hot, but not too hot. It is the perfect temperature. The heat radiates instantly into your palms, traveling up your wrists and into your arms. It is a physical sensation of comfort that makes you close your eyes for a moment in pure appreciation. You lift the mug slowly to your face. You inhale deeply. The scent is divine. It is a herbal tea, chamomile, perhaps, with a hint of dried lavender and a touch of honey. The aroma is sweet, floral, and earthy. It smells like sleep. It smells like a meadow in the summer, preserved in a cup for this rainy autumn night. You take a small sip. The warm liquid washes over your tongue. It tastes of honey and calm herbs. You swallow, and you feel the warmth traveling down your throat, moving into your chest, and settling in your stomach. It is like a glowing ember of heat inside you, radiating outward, relaxing your muscles from the inside out. You take another sip. Warmth, peace. You lower the mug back onto the coaster on the table with a soft clink. You settle back into the chair, feeling even heavier than before. That warm tea has triggered a signal in your body. Your parasympathetic nervous system is taking over completely. Your heart rate is slow and steady. Your breathing is deep and effortless. You look back at the book on your lap. You try to read the next sentence. The words are there. The rain fell upon the ancient roof, but the letters seem to be swimming slightly. They are blurring at the edges. Your eyes are losing their focus, not because of strain, but because they no longer want to work. They want to rest. You decide that you don't need to read anymore. The story in the book is not as important as the story of this moment. You slowly close the book. Thump. A soft, muffled sound as the covers come together. You place the book on the table next to the tea. Your lap is empty now. You rest your hands there, palms open, fingers relaxed and slightly curled. You feel the texture of the velvet armrests under your forearms. You turn your gaze back to the window. The rain seems to have intensified slightly. The tapping against the glass has become a gentle drumming. Drum, drum, drum. It is a consistent, white noise wall that separates you from everything else. You imagine the world outside. The wet streets, the cold wind, the puddles reflecting the streetlights. You imagine the water running down the gutters, flowing away. Just like your thoughts. Any thought that comes into your mind now is like a raindrop. It appears, slides down, and flows away. You don't hold on to it. You just watch it go. You feel a profound sense of heaviness in your limbs. Your legs feel like they are made of lead, sinking into the ottoman. Your arms feel like they are melting into the velvet armrests. Your head feels pleasantly heavy against the back of the chair. It is an effort to even blink. And when you do blink, your eyes stay closed for a second longer each time. Blink, hold, open. The light from the lamp seems to be getting softer, fuzzier. The edges of the room are closing in, wrapping you in a comfortable darkness. The smell of the old books surrounds you. It is a dry, dusty, vanilla scent that feels ancient and wise. It mixes with the lingering scent of the lavender tea. You breathe it in. Inhale, peacefulness. Exhale, tension. You are exactly where you are meant to be. There is no other place in the universe you would rather be right now. You are hidden. You are safe. You are warm. The rain is guarding you. The books are watching over you. You are free to let go. You are free to drift. Notice the silence between the raindrops. Even with the sound of the weather, the bookstore possesses a deep, underlying silence. It is a silence that has absorbed millions of words over the years. It is a silence that asks nothing of you. You feel your shoulders drop another inch. You feel your jaw loosen completely. You feel a warm tingling sensation in your toes, moving up your feet. Your body is shutting down the day. Your mind is dimming the lights. Everything is slowing down. Slower and slower. You are safe here. You are loved here. You are ready to rest. You are fully surrendered to the embrace of the green velvet chair. The empty mug sits on the table, a memory of warmth that now lives inside your chest. The book lies closed, its story paused, waiting for another day. There is nothing left for you to do. There are no more pages to turn. There are no more words to read. There is only this moment of profound stillness. The world has narrowed down to this small, cozy corner of the bookstore, illuminated by the dying embers of the reading lamp. You feel a pleasant, heavy sensation spreading through your entire body. It starts in your feet, which are resting softly on the ottoman. They feel warm and weighted, as if a heavy, soft blanket has been laid over them. You couldn't move them if you wanted to, and you don't want to. This feeling of heaviness travels up your shins, past your knees, and into your thighs. Your legs have turned into stone, warm, comfortable stone, sinking deep into the furniture. The relaxation moves into your hips and your lower back. The chair is supporting you completely. You feel the tension melting out of your spine, vertebra by vertebra. It dissolves into the velvet, leaving your back loose and soft. You become aware of your breathing. It has become so slow, so shallow, so quiet. You don't have to try to breathe. Your body is breathing for you. Inhale, soft and slow. Exhale, long and letting go. You match the rhythm of your breath to the slow, steady drumming of the rain against the window pane. Pit, pat, pit, pat. The rain is a hypnotic metronome. It tells you that everything is okay. It tells you that the world is safely locked away outside. You are in the sanctuary. You listen to the sound of the rain and imagine it washing away the last remnants of your day. Every drop carries away a thought. Every splash carries away a worry. Your mind is becoming a blank slate, clean and quiet. Your hands are resting on the armrests or in your lap. They feel incredibly heavy. Your fingers are curled naturally, soft and useless. You feel a tingling warmth in your palms. If you tried to lift your hand now, it would feel like lifting a heavy weight. You are anchored here. You are grounded. Your eyelids feel heavier than they ever have before. They are fighting a losing battle against gravity. Every time you blink, it feels like a slow-motion shutter closing on a camera. Blink, and the room goes dark. Open, and the light seems dimmer, softer. The golden glow of the lamp is no longer a defined shape, it is just a warm haze in your vision. The rows of books around you are retreating into the shadows. They stand like silent guardians, watching over your rest. Thousands of stories, thousands of dreams, all surrounding you, keeping you safe. You feel the back of your head resting deeply against the cushion. Your neck muscles have completely let go. Your jaw is slack. The space between your eyebrows has smoothed out completely. You feel a wave of warmth washing over your face, relaxing your forehead, your cheeks, your lips. You are dissolving into the comfort. The silence of the bookstore is not empty, it is full. It is full of peace. It is full of history. You feel a connection to this place, as if it was built just for you, just for this night. The smell of the old paper and the vanilla dust is now a part of your breathing. It is a scent that signals safety to your primal brain. There is no danger here. There is only rest. You allow your eyes to close fully now. You don't need to see the room anymore. You can feel it. You can feel the safety wrapping around you like a warm shawl. The darkness behind your eyelids is not black, it is a warm, velvety gray. It is a canvas for your dreams. You begin to drift. You are floating. You are no longer sitting in a chair, you are floating on a cloud of velvet, suspended in a warm, dark sky. The sound of the rain moves further away. It is no longer right next to your ear. It sounds like it is coming from a great distance, a soft, fuzzy static that fills the background of your mind. Hush, hush, hush. It is the sound of the earth sleeping. It is the sound of the trees drinking. It is the sound of peace. Drifting deeper now. Deeper than you were a minute ago. Deeper than you were 10 minutes ago. Your body is asleep, but your mind is just gently hovering, watching the sleep come towards you like a gentle tide. You invite the sleep in. You welcome the heaviness. You welcome the silence. Imagine a soft, golden light surrounding your heart. With every beat, this light spreads further, warming your chest, your shoulders, your neck. Thump thump, warm. Thump thump, warm. It is a slow, steady rhythm. You are syncing with the heartbeat of the bookstore. You are syncing with the slow, ancient pulse of the stories. There is nothing left to hold on to. You uncurl your mental fingers and let go. You let go of the morning. You let go of the afternoon. You let go of the evening. You are just here. Existing. Breathing. Resting. The weight of the story is gone. The weight of the world is gone. There is only you, the rain, and the dark, warm comfort of the sleep that is pulling you down, down, down. Into the softest, deepest place you know. The book is closed. The tea is finished. The day is done. You are no longer holding on to anything. You are fully supported by the green velvet chair, which has become a cloud of comfort beneath you. Your eyes are closed, and you have no desire to open them ever again tonight. You are safe in the heart of the bookstore, buried deep within the labyrinth of shelves, protected by the thousands of stories that stand guard around you. The light from the reading lamp has dimmed to a mere ember's glow, a tiny spark of warmth in the comforting darkness. And now, even that light begins to fade. Imagine the filament slowly cooling, the amber light softening, turning into a deep, rich shadow. The room is getting darker. The shadows are wrapping around you like a soft, heavy quilt. It is not a scary darkness, it is the darkness of a womb, the darkness of deep earth, the darkness of pure rest. Listen to the rain one last time. Hush, hush, hush. It has changed. It is no longer a distinct tapping sound. It has blended into a continuous, soft vibration that hums in the air. It sounds like the ocean from far away. It sounds like the universe breathing. This sound is a barrier. It keeps the busy world out. It keeps the morning out. It creates a timeless space just for you. You are floating in this sound. You are drifting on the waves of the rain. Your body has become incredibly heavy. So heavy that it feels like you are sinking through the chair, sinking through the floorboards, sinking into the deep, warm foundations of the earth. Feel your feet. They are asleep. Feel your legs. They are heavy logs of relaxation. Feel your hips. They are unmoving, rooted in peace. Feel your hands. They are soft, warm, and empty. Feel your chest. It rises and falls with a rhythm that is so slow, it is almost imperceptible. In for peace. Out for silence. The shopkeeper has quietly extinguished the rest of the lights in the store. The front of the shop is dark. The aisles are dark. The cat is sleeping deeply, dreaming of chasing leaves in the wind. The entire building is settling down for the night. The wood stops creaking. The drafts stop blowing. Everything is still. The bookstore is sleeping, and you are sleeping with it. You allow your mind to let go of the image of the bookstore now. The shelves dissolve into mist. The walls fade away. The window disappears. You are no longer in a room. You are in a vast, warm, boundless space of relaxation. You are floating in the velvet darkness. There is no up or down here. There is only comfort. There is only the feeling of being held. You feel a gentle, irresistible pull. It is the gravity of sleep. It is pulling you down, deeper and deeper. It feels like a warm hand on your shoulder, guiding you into the darkness. You do not resist. You lean into it. You want to go there. You are ready to explore the stories that live in your dreams. Imagine a staircase appearing in the darkness. It is wide and carpeted in soft, thick moss. It leads down into a garden of sleep. You take the first step down. 10. Going deeper. Your body feels twice as heavy. 9. The sound of the rain is just a whisper now. 8. Letting go of the last tiny bit of tension in your forehead. 7. Drifting down. Floating down. 6. You are so tired. It feels so good to be this tired. 5. Halfway there. The world is gone. Only peace remains. 4. Deeper and deeper into the comfort. 3. Your consciousness is fading like a sunset. 2. Almost there. The door to sleep is open. 1. You are at the bottom of the stairs. You are in the garden of dreams. The air here is warm and smells of vanilla and old paper. You find a soft place to lie down, a bed made of clouds, a hammock made of silk. You lie down. You curl up. You are completely safe. Your mind is a blank page. No words. No pictures. Just a soft, white glow. Drifting. Floating. Sinking. The rain continues to fall, protecting you. Sleep, sleep, sleep. The books are closed. The lights are out. The story is over. Now, the real rest begins. Allow yourself to drift off completely. There is nothing left to hear. My voice is fading away. It is becoming just another part of the rain. It is becoming a part of the wind. You are alone in the best possible way. You are comfortable in the best possible way. You are loved. You are peaceful. Go to sleep now. Deep sleep. Restful sleep. healing sleep, drifting, dreaming, sleeping. Good night. Good night. Good night.